na your time is valuable. And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Let's build a future where Puerto Princesa is not just a top tourist destination, but also a hub for digital talent and innovation.
As people are playing, they're also learning new skills that they could actually take on.
Ulan lang yan. Digital citizens kayo, relax.
Very much excited to experience what YGG will be able to provide for them, and hoping that our learners will enjoy learning this new experience and will be able to share everything that they have learned from this activity to their schoolmates.
Kasi huwag nyo nang antayin na maging ready kayo because readiness comes after an action. Ibig sabihin nun, so kung di mo sisimulan, hindi mo malalaman.
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all. Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
Go to yieldguild.io to see these 3 amazing AI projects that you and me can jump in. Let's go! Here's how I work in Web3 without a full-time job or tech degree. Every day, I do a bite-sized task like labeling data or giving feedback to AI and get rewarded for it. In Connect with YGG, there are 3 ways or 3 AI jobs that you can do. For Sapien, you're helping improve AI by doing a simple task. Choosing the correct image, correcting text, or labeling audio. Think of it like you're teaching a robot. Your clicks and decisions helps AI understand things better. Each task you do contributes to train smarter systems. In OORT, instead of relying on big tech companies to store the internet's data, OORT uses regular people's idle resources like bandwidth or computing power. We help power it, and we can also earn by doing it. In public AI, you interact with AI chatbots and give feedback, telling it when it's right, when it's wrong, or how it could respond better. Ever told when AI is wrong? With public AI, I literally get paid to do that. And not just that, with YGG, you will be rewarded with certifications like soulbound badges that prove my work and help my reputation in Web3. This is the future of work, and it's just getting started. No experience needed, just your time. This is Munchies, and see you on the next one. Peace out!
Have you ever done one of those click all the buses capture things? What if I told you you could get paid for doing that? This is Sapien, a gamified platform where your brain power helps train AI. All you have to do is to do small tasks like spotting patterns, labeling animals, or picking out keywords. It's fast, kind of fun, and you get real rewards for it. Sign up takes like 2 minutes. Wallet, email, done. No downloads, no catch. Go to game.sapien.io and start earning while training AI. Welcome to the future of work.
What if I told you that you could train AI and get rewarded for it? Hi guys, Monchis here, and today we will be talking about Sapien. What is Sapien? Sapien is revolutionizing AI development right now. It's creating a global, gamified platform where anyone can contribute and train AI and get rewarded. You can do image labeling, audio transcription, text classification, and a lot more. That is Sapien AI for you guys. Just go to game.sapien.io to start your journey with us. Join the network, train AI, and get rewarded. Available on PC and mobile. See you again on the next one. Bye-bye!
Boom! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Together We Play, your weekly hangout for gameplay, insights, and all the vibes. I'm Sarata, your host, and I am here with...
Ciao! It's Kyle, your co-host for tonight. So, Sarata, how was your night? How was your day? How are you doing, my friend?
Good. And honestly, I feel good to be doing hosting again. So, I mean, no better way to do it with you, Kyle.
Yeah, likewise, my friend. And of course, before we proceed with a lot of talks for tonight, let's have some announcements for today. Go ahead.
Gotcha. So, our schedule for our weekly shows for this week. Thursday, we will have YGG Fiesta featuring Spectre Agency at 8 p.m. And on Friday, we will have Together We Learn at 8 p.m. as well.
Oh, and of course, if you missed the first, second Learn to Play sessions of Vibes TCG, we will have another one. So, all you have to do is register on the Luma link. We will have another Learn to Play session on August 31 at Jap Store PH Tondo. So the slots are limited. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to register.
Yeah, and speaking of vibes, guess what? Giveaway time. We are giving away 5 booster packs to 5 lucky winners, courtesy of Loot Stack PH, the official retailer of Vibes cards here in the Philippines. All you need to do is to make their page hit 1,000 followers for the giveaway to happen. So like, share, follow, tag your friends, and don't miss out on this amazing giveaway.
And another one, another IRL event that is happening at at One Ayala. It is Geek Pop Philippine International Collectibles and Card Show. It will be happening on August 23 to 24.
Yeah. And guys, hold up. May nagbabalik. Pero hindi yung ex mo. Huwag ka nang sad. Dive na lang tayo sa Frontera with Ragnarok Libre. Ang pinaka-hype na Ragna sa balat ng lupa.
Alright, so all you have to do is pre-register now para ikaw ang mauunang maglaro kapag ito ay inilabas na. And all you have to do is click the link below para may chance kang manalo ng Jumbo phone. So, tara na! Sumama na kayo at i-click na yung link sa baba na yan.
Yes. Oh, great. Kyle, it's gap off season, but it feels like so much stuff is still happening.
So, yeah, the grind never stops, right?
Yeah, the grind never stops. And I hope our community, I hope your gap up season is really as eventful as it is here in YGG. So whether you guys are resting or you guys are grinding something else, I hope YGG Pilipinas is still a part of your daily routine, and that is tuning into our show tonight. So, Kyle, are you ready?
I am ready. I am beyond ready, of course, Sarada.
And I hope our community is ready. But I don't think they can chat because the event chat is still closed.
Oh, it is still closed. Oh,
oh no. But I do hope they're ready, okay? So, okay, Kyle and our community, let's give a warm welcome to tonight's guest. He is a standout in the community, a name that you've probably seen topping the leaderboards, and of course, he's a proud YGG Esports Pro. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Fino.
Hello, Fino. Welcome, Fino.
Hi, Fino. I think you're muted.
Oh, hello. Sorry. Nice to be here, guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Fino. And lucky to have you here.
Yeah, we are glad to have you here, Fino.
So, how you doing, Fino?
I'm good. I'm great. I've been playing a lot of Vibes the last couple of days because the new expansion is out, a pre-release, and it's been really fun with playing with the new cards. So, yeah, it's been nice. I'm just chilling. Summer here in Greece, sitting inside playing some games because it's too warm outside. You guys know it. You guys know it in the Philippines. I think it's pretty similar there. So, yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty nice to play Vibes while it's warm right there because it's chill. It's chill to play Vibes,
Indeed.
It makes you less warm, right? So, yeah, to kick things off, Fino, are you ready for a quick icebreaker?
Yeah,
are you
let's do
ready
it.
for that? Okay. So we will call this one a main or meh. So wherein you will react to common TCG tournament habits. If you do rate, it is it. If you do it and you have to rate it, you have to say main.
All right.
Or if it find out what makes the cat. Is it okay? Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
ready,
good. I'm
Fino?
good. Let's do it.
Okay, let's proceed.
All right. So first question up: practicing online before playing in a physical tournament.
Oh, main for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you can practice online, like a game like Vibes, for example, then 100%. I mean, just get some games in, understand what's happening with the meta is great. Main for sure.
Yeah, you have to take a lot of experience before proceeding into a tournament, right, Fino?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
another one. Using the same deck for a whole season, is it a main or meh?
For me, meh, but I understand that a lot of people, just want to get good in one deck and they just want to play that one deck because they like it and it's also the deck that they have the physical cards for. So there's nothing wrong with it, but me personally, I like playing a lot of decks, so yeah.
I mean, I can't blame you. I've been running the same deck over and over again on Vibes TCG online, just
Yeah,
because it's
that's
my most
fine.
comfortable deck.
I
Yeah, I
think it's
can't blame
completely
people.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, main or meh, letting your opponent take back a small misplay.
Main. Yeah, I think it's fine. Unless they do it too much, obviously, and there's like, I think if you don't sense bad intentions and the other guy's chill and you're both, just having fun, then for sure. But if you notice, that there's like bad intentions behind it, then obviously not. But I'd say in general, yes.
So you like to take the things, what, how do you say, is to spice things up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So another one, main or meh, keeping your deck list secret before the tournament.
Meh for me. I mean, it really depends. Like, I don't mind sharing my deck list because at the end of the day, it's kind of more about how you play the deck, I feel, than what the deck actually, the cards that it has. But I mean, if you really want to do well in the tournament, then you should probably keep it a secret. But, if you're just playing for fun and you just want to have a good time and hear people's opinions and, maybe even ways to improve it, then there's no need for that.
You can honestly give me your tournament deck right now, and I can probably not play it as good as you will, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. Okay, next, main or meh, building a deck around your favorite art and not the meta.
This one is hard. I'd say meh for me, because there's so much art that I like, so it's like I don't think I would have like one specific one that I would like that much, but in general, I'd say meh. I think I would just find whatever I just enjoy playing more, because you never know. Maybe whatever the art you like, you won't enjoy the deck, right? So for me, it's just more about finding what you actually like to play and just play that.
Yeah, so some of the cards may only may only have the aesthetic values, but it might not have a synergy with your other decks, with your cards on your deck, right? So
Yeah.
another one, listening to music while waiting between rounds, main or meh?
I'd say meh for me. In between rounds, I think it's just better to. I mean, if music is the way to calm you down and just to help you take a break, then yeah, for sure. But I would rather just like walk around, talk to people a bit, see what's happening. But yeah, meh for me. But I can see it, other people enjoying it.
Oh well, I guess this is up to like personal preference. Because me personally, I would like to listen to music in between rounds. How about you,
That's
Kyle?
fine.
Oh, I do. I do love to listen music every time I play games.
So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely like
it's kind
personal
of harder
preference.
when you play the physical games. Like, I also listen to music when I play Vibes online, but when you're playing physical, it's not really, because like you have to talk to the other guy as
Yeah.
well, so you can't really do that. But yeah, in between rounds, for sure, if you want to just relax.
Oh yeah, definitely. And okay, down to our last question: main or meh? Taking notes about your opponent's deck during the match.
Main, yeah, I'd say that's fine. If you think that it helps you, then for sure go ahead and do it. But I just know that from my experience, I know that a lot of people that try to do that, they kind of lose too much of their attention trying to note and kind of do like a whole other task, and then they don't focus as much on the game. So for me, I don't do it, but I think it's fine if people want to do it. Completely fine.
Mhm. Taking notes as a type of learning. Actually, some of the players I know take notes on what is the meta, what do they do, what are the other players' way of playing the game. Is that right, Sorata? Do you do that as well?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes you just need to take note because a lot of players, definitely in my experience, they do have tendencies compared to other players. They will most likely play this, they play that. So definitely you need to study a player if you want to beat them. So yeah, and that wraps up our icebreaker. So thank you for that one, Fino. It's always fun hearing where people stand on these statements. So at least that gives us a little peek into your style and how you approach things. So thanks again for playing along. Okay, so
All right.
yeah, I think
Yes.
we got something to talk about.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we have something. We have a lot of things to talk about. So now, let's try to just uh just a little bit about the physical card or the aspect. So, have you heard of the set to design cards? And if you have seen it or if you have heard about it, what are your thoughts about this? So, what stood out to you, Fino, and what caught your attention about this set 2 designs?
Yeah, so I think the set two, like, really. I mean, I've seen it. I've been playing with it online for a while now, because all of the cards are actually released and free for everyone to try. So that's a great thing. You can just play with all the new cards, test things out. See what you like, and I mean the theme of it is the little. It's called like the Little Legends or something. So yeah, the theme is like the little penguins, as you see here. It's like a bunch of little penguins on the set. There's the really good design in this. There's like a bunch of really fun mechanics. There's like locations. For example, this one is like the opera house that you see. It's like in Sydney, but more in like a vibes theme. So there's a bunch of really cool relics that are locations. There's also Mount Fuji. So there's like a bunch of just famous locations that are added to the new expansion. And there's a lot of really great designs as well. Like there's a bunch of new penguins, a bunch of actions. There's multicolor actions, as you see here. So you need like badges from 2 different colors, which is really nice. It makes you want to play more like synergistic decks with multiple colors and stuff, which I've always loved about this game. Yeah, the Mount Fuji here. This is like one of the most craziest cards that's gonna come out, and it's just really nice. I love the art. Like if you see the art here, like it's just amazing. I think they've done like phenomenal job with the art of this one. It stands out to me way more than the first one in a way. So yeah, I mean it's just amazing. I've been playing with it for like maybe 2 weeks now, and it's just so exciting to be trying new stuff. Just new cards now. We have so many new toys to play with. It's just really fun.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that Mount Fuji card and I hate it because it's such a counter to the deck I'm running.
Yeah, for sure.
So, between like the set 2 cards, do you have any particular design or card that you like and why?
I think I really like the new relics. If you see here, there's like a bunch of relics that they say when this relic enters play, choose a penguin, put a vibe counter to it, and then it also gives you like a mixed Pudgy. So it can either give you like a green. This one either gives you a green Pudgy or a yellow Pudgy. So I really like this one. I feel like the design is really nice because it allows you to have the Pudges from whatever color you want. So you can play more actions and just kind of have everything. That's the one. That's the one I like a lot. And then there's just a bunch of cards that I really like. this guy comes to mind. He looks really cool, the milkmaid, and there's like really nice decks around him as well. So yeah, this one as well, the singer. I'd say those are the two cards that really stand out to me quite a bit. They feel really strong, and they just go really well with a lot of decks of the existing meta as well. So I think they just really complement them with the new cards that are released.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. So, with these particular cards that you like, how did the new set change the way you deck build? Any new strategies come to mind?
Um, yeah, I mean the relics are like really a big part of this set, I would say, because now you can just play relics and like not really be that worried because your patches get removed quite a lot, for example. But the relic kind of like it's harder to remove the relics. I feel like they stay on the board for more time. So yeah, just like that part. I like that you can play like a lot of different colors. There's a lot of new interesting cards. But gameplay wise, I feel like the relics are the relics, both the locations and the relics that give you the Pudgy, I would say, are the ones that kind of stand out to me the most.
Yeah.
So it's mostly relics that you like, and of course
Yeah, I love relics.
You have the eyes on the aesthetic as well, because I like the one with the glasses and hair. I like it. I like the look of that card. So anyway, how did that affect your tournament preparation or gameplay in real matches?
Well, I mean, we haven't really played with the new cards yet. They're not really out yet. So now it's more just practicing time. So basically now I'm just playing the new expansion, waiting for the new cards to get out, and just kind of like trying to figure out what the best deck is and what is the deck that I kind of like the most with the new cards. And then once I figure that out and all the new cards are out, then I will just try to build the deck that I like playing the most and I think is like the strongest. So yeah, that's kind of the phase where I'm at now, just testing a bunch of new stuff, seeing how strong everything is. And then in the end of the month, I think it's like 28th or 29th of August when the new set is out, I'll just be looking to build the decks that I like.
Uh-huh. You just mix and match right now. You just practice, yeah. Since you've been practicing the new cards right now, what do you think will be the game changer within this set of cards? Within this new set of cards, what do you think is the game changer?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple of cards that stand out to me. I think the Mount Fuji is probably the one that's like one of the strongest cards because it just stops like a lot of strategies, and it's just a really interesting card because it just removes the abilities from a penguin completely. And there's some decks like the yellow, for example, that has like a really bad counter on the popcorn penguin because it keeps killing everything that you play, and this card can just disable the popcorn penguin for like the whole game. So I think it goes really well in certain decks, and I think it's going to be one of the most important ones. Other than that, I think the little ones are really, really good because there's like just a bunch of small penguins that you can play now and just cheap ones. So yeah, I think those are probably like the ones that I would say would have the most effect.
Mm-hmm. So I hope the audience are taking notes that the Mount Fuji is making numbers right now. Like it helps a lot within the game. It disables another card. So I like you mentioned earlier, you are practicing and you are mix matching the cards and the set one. Are you going to use some of the cards from set one and you're going to mix it with the new set of cards?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the set one has like really strong cards. And I think if anything, the set two like brings out a lot of cards that kind of complement the ones that already exist on set one. So yeah, I think you just want to mix it. There's not really like either playing one or the other. I think it's just you just try to mix and find whatever works best. And that's kind of the stage we're all at right now, I think, on the game. We're just trying to figure out what the good strategies are for the new decks, and there's like a bunch of really interesting ones. Like this one is another one that I've been playing. Like the Milkmaid is really interesting card as well. I think this one can also have potential to be like one of the meta breakers. It has like twice the number of cards in your opponent's hand, so it has like a really interesting deck that you both keep drawing cards, and this one just has like a bunch of vibes. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot, and just at the mixing stage right now, and we're just trying stuff out. And it's just really fun though, because there's just so much new toys to play with, and there's just so many possibilities with what you can do, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of it, you know. I think you really get to choose the way you play. It's up to you if you want to choose
For
like
sure.
set 2 cards or like set 1 cards or like a mix of both. Definitely just depends on what you think might win you the game, right? And what might
Yeah.
win you tournaments. And speaking of tournaments, Fino, I've got a question because somebody in the community is actually wanting me to ask this question to you. So
Mhm.
they're asking if you are entering or joining the Vibes Asian tournament.
No, I'm not only joining, I'm winning it. I'm actually planning on winning it. But yeah, like that's actually the reason why I'm practicing, and I think why now it's like a really good time for a lot of people to like pick this up and really get into it because of the major that's going to happen in the YGG summit. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I'm playing a lot, because I really want to do well in that tournament. There's like really nice prize pool. There's a really good chance at qualifying for the World Championship of Vibes. I think it's like the top 8, so you don't even need to win the whole thing. You just kind of need to do well on it. And yeah, I mean, it's just fun to play with the new cards and exploring everything. And then you just find your deck. You get good at it. You get your friends to play it. You practice with them. You also find the good stuff. And then November come, the major is there. You just try to build your deck, get some packs, and yeah, just do as good as you can from the preparation.
Yep, you heard it, guys. So you have to prepare and try to fight Fino at the championship match of the Asian Vibes tournament. So if
I'll
you
be
guys
there.
are still, Fino will be winning the tournament, guys. So
Yeah.
watch out for Fino. So
You heard it
if you
here.
guys are if you guys are still listening right now, we have attendance check for now. All you have to say is present ako in the chat, in the event chat right now. You have to say present ako, yes, right now. Anyway, Sarata.
All right. And now we're gonna talk about the card design. So we've been talking about the set, so definitely gonna focus more on the card design this time around. So do you think the new physical cards look better and easier to read?
I think they look better. That's like just an aesthetic thing though, but I think they've also put more attention to it. I've heard something about the foil ones being like better quality as well, and they've done like a better job at showcasing the foil cards. I like the art more personally. I think it's like richer, and there's like so many nice colors, and like the little penguins are also really cute. I would even say maybe they're cuter than like the actual penguins. So yeah, I mean, it's just really nice. I love the art of the set. I think that's probably like one of the things that kind of stood out to me the most.
Yeah, and yeah, Kyle?
Yeah. The physical cards, yeah. Go ahead, Sarata.
Okay, so yeah. I think they look better too. I definitely think they stepped up the design because I like when I opened up Vibes, I was definitely comparing the art of the new cards to the old cards. I can
Yeah.
definitely say it felt like they gave 100% effort on set 1. It kind of felt like they gave 500% effort on set 2. And
Yeah, this
as
one
an
definitely
artist,
feels like more detail. Like there's more details on it. Like the colors are great. It's just you can just see that there's like a lot of work being put into this for sure.
yeah, and I'm really happy because
Mhm.
I think this is gonna cater to more collectors who really like
Oh, yeah.
art cards.
100%.
Definitely.
Yep, I'm actually liking the art style as well of this set too. So, Pino, how much does physical quality matter to you when collecting or playing TCG?
Physical quality, you said?
Yes, the physical quality. How does it matter to you? How much does it matter to you?
like how well, like I'm not sure what it means, the quality, like how well the card is like preserved or what, or how
Like
good it looks.
the artwork, yeah,
Oh, the
the looks
artwork.
of it.
Yeah, I mean
Yes,
it's
the art.
definitely really important because like there's two sides to the game, right? There's like the collecting side that there's a lot of people that just collect and they like the PUBG IP and they just want to get their cool cards, which is completely fine. I also do that like in a bunch of other card games. And there's also the playing part, that people want to just play the cards. So I think it's really important for the cards to appeal to both. And for the players, I mean, the players are kind of gonna play almost whatever the card looks like because they enjoy the game. But I think for the collectors, it definitely matters a lot if like the quality of the card is good. Like, if the print is nice, if the card feels solid, if there's nice detail on it, nice textures and stuff like that. And I believe they've done a really good job with vibes from some of the new ones that I've seen. I haven't seen any physical yet, like in real life, because the boxes aren't out. But from what I've seen from videos, there's definitely some step up on the quality, I would say, from the first one. So that's great.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so this may sound a silly question for a TCG player, TCG collector. Do you have a sleeve, or do you sleeve your cards like the other players of TCG?
Yeah, of
Do you
course.
do you put it in sleeve? Yeah,
These are
definitely.
all sleeved. I mean, these are just
Ooh.
the most rare ones I have. Like this is like Bankus. You guys probably know it's like one of the like super meta cards.
I
And
hate Monkus.
yeah, I mean the green penguin. That's also like one of the cards like that's really yeah. But I would say definitely sleeve them because you don't want the quality to go down. You don't want your card to get bad. And I mean, it's just really nice. It's just good preserving your cards in a good condition. And especially with a game like Vibes, where it has like a bunch of collectors from the PUBG IP, and it's even getting bigger and bigger. I would say it's important to try to keep your cards like at the best condition as possible, because you never know. The card might skyrocket, and you might want to sell it, and then you definitely would want it to be in a good quality. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of TCG players and collectors can relate with that. You sleeve the cards whether you play it or not, because in the end, it might have some value in the future. And
Definitely the rarer
some other
ones.
collect. Yeah,
Yeah.
and in fact, some don't even just leave their cards. Some people actually also get their cards graded, aka they put them in plastic slabs. So I want to have your thoughts on Vibes cards getting slab or being graded by PSA. So do
Yeah,
you think
that's
they
huge.
will hold value like Pokemon slabs? You know?
Very likely. I mean, the PUBG IP is getting bigger and bigger, and those cards. I think. I mean, the game is kind of just starting out. Like I don't even know how long it's been out, but it's really not that long. So I think it's just start picking up. And if you just compare it to like other games, like always, like the first couple of sets are always the ones that kind of stay higher in the value. So I would say this is just very likely to stay there, the PUBG IP for a while. And if that's the case, I think the drive on the cards, it's just gonna go. The prices are gonna go higher and higher, and there's gonna be more and more collectors and more people wanting to get their hands on them. So yeah, I think it's just a great thing.
Yeah, the Paji Penguins is making rounds in the internet right now.
Yeah.
It's being recognized from the TCG players actually right now. And about that, can you share some of your holy grails in your deck?
Um, I mean, these are the kind of more rare cards that I have. As I showed you guys, it's like the green penguin. This is, oh, you can't really see because of the light, but yeah, this is the green penguin. This is like one of the really important cards in general. Bankus, as I showed you again, very important card. It's like key in a lot of decks and pretty rare. What else I got? Yeah, this is just another. I think this is like the red penguin. It's also like a legendary, more rare, I would say. I have Luca Save the Penguins as well somewhere, which is like, to me, it's one of those like important cards. Luca being like the CEO of Vibes of the PUBG IP. But yeah, I mean the yellow Mega Penguin here, you guys can see. Yeah, I mean, these are all just like the max rarity cards. I don't have any of the max rarity foil right now, but actually I do have a sketch, which I've opened. But I gifted it to Gaboosh. You guys probably know Gaboosh, right? Yeah, so that's the rarest one that I've opened, the sketch card, which is really cool. It's like there's only 10 of each from each card, so it's like the rarest you can get in this game. But I want to just get more packs to open more, because that was like one of the best feelings, opening that for sure.
So, you've mentioned that there's only 10 cards of it, right? There's only 10
there's only
copies of it?
10 of each of the cards. So I think the first set 140 cards. So there's 10 of each. So it's like 1,400 in general, which is very low number for like a set like the vibes. Like 1,400 is like a super low number. So any of those cards, I think, will just go up and up in value, because it's kind of like the original set of like the first set ever printed, like the original design. It's kind of like the sketch, how the artist like drew it before they brought it to life. So I mean, to me, those are probably like the most, definitely like the rarest and the grails that you kind of want to get your hands on if you can.
So, do you think that is your most expensive card as of the moment right now?
My most expensive card, I mean, I would probably say is Bankus. I haven't really checked the prices on it, but I would think Bankus or like the Green Penguin would be like the expensive cards. And then maybe Popcorn Penguin as well. I know this is like a very OP card that's kind of being played in a lot of decks. You guys probably have seen this guy around. He kills all of your minions. I think it's like one of the most OP cards in the whole game, I'd say, even with a new set coming out. So yeah, I mean, I'd say those are the more expensive ones in my eyes.
Okay. I like the thought of it. Okay. I like your cards. Of course, I don't own any of those, but of course, I'm looking forward into taking one of those cards, because it's Pudgy Penguin's IP. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Pino, are you ready to show us some snippets, like a little bit demonstration of the game?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
Okay.
For sure, we can play one of the new decks that I really like. Let's give it a try. Let's play this one. All right. So yeah, this is like one of the new decks that kind of came out. I mean, I've kind of made this. It's like it's what I found to be the most interesting cards in the new set, which is this one, the Little Milkmaid. So this is kind of like the key card of the deck, and it's centered around your opponent's cards in hand. So basically, what this deck does is you just try to win the vibe checks early on, and both you and your opponent just draw a bunch of cards, and this one kind of always wins the vibe check, because you keep drawing cards for your opponent as well. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the general gameplay of it. This is one of the really important cards as well. This is one of the new ones, because it's like a 1 mana. It gives you blue Pudgy, because we play a lot of blue spells in the deck, as you will see, a lot of blue actions. And it's really nice for the early game as well. It gives you, early vibe check win. So that's really nice. Yeah, so we win the vibe check here. And we're going to play this guy. And then after you play this guy, it's very hard to lose the vibe check after that. Because yeah, your opponent draws an extra card. If you win the vibe check, they draw an extra card, so this one becomes even bigger, All right, so we'll play it now.
I want to ask you, Fino.
Already 10, yeah.
So what's your thought processes during turns, right? So a lot of cards. So how do you really figure out what to play, what not to play?
I mean, you just kind of have to like understand your deck. I think you just kind of have to have like a game plan. You need to like beforehand map out your turns and kind of know what you will need, what you won't need, all of that stuff, and then you just go on from there. Like, it really just depends on your deck. But this deck, the one that I'm playing right now, you definitely want to be winning the vibe checks early, and that's really important. As you see, we have this guy, so it's really big. So I think we're going to be winning the vibe checks for a while now. And yeah, this is also a
I
really
want to
key
ask.
card. Both players draw a card, so that's good because you get a card, and also you give your opponent a card. So this one, stays big.
Yeah. So, like in the topic of your thought process, how harder is it to think during like physical Vibes TCG games?
I think I mean, I haven't really played much physical to, tell you like for certain. But I just know it's gonna be way more complicated because, like, so a lot of the actions and the things that happen in the online game are automated. So, like, for example, when I tap the card or when I play something and I choose something, everything kind of happens like automatically. But in the physical one, you have to be doing everything, like you have to do the action right. You have to make sure your opponent is doing the actions right. So yeah, I think the physical is just way harder from the part that you just need to do everything yourself and kind of be paying attention to the things that are happening.
Yeah, because in physical there's no system that will remind you this
Yeah.
is the
No.
phase. Yeah.
No, there's no automatic. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that you've been winning a lot of games, you've been winning a lot of tournaments. So can you share us some of your personal experiences on having a greatest comeback? Like you are almost losing the game, but then you will have that lucky pull that made you win a game.
I mean, I would say in vibes, there's not that much like luck. I mean, there is some luck, like or depending on like what kind of cards you draw and stuff like that. But I think most of the time, if you're just planning your gameplay right and you kind of know what you're doing and kind of like know what you're going for, then it's completely fine. Like 99% of the time, So it's more about just like you can't be losing early. That's not always necessarily a bad thing. Like losing the vibe check. There's a lot of decks, for example, that like losing the vibe check is kind of what they want to do. So yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on the deck you're playing and like the way you're playing it as well, like the type of strategy you're going for. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think we need to tell our audience what state of the game we are at the moment. Are we winning or are we losing?
I mean, I would say we're winning because I'm closer to 15 and I have a lot of cards. I have the stronger minions. I have spells that I can keep playing on their minions and stuff like that. So I would say we're in a pretty good spot right now.
Okay, so would you say the deck that you are using right now, would it work? Would it have worked pre-update?
Pre-update? No, because there's a lot of like key cards like this one is from the new set. So this was never possible. You could never be that strong early game without this card, which is kind of like the key card of the deck. And yeah, I mean, it just didn't exist on the previous set, so there's no way you could play this deck.
Oh, so like there's not. So like the deck really revolves around that new card from the set.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, this is also another key one, the Great Wall, as you see here. So this one basically says that every action that you play gets doubled. So my deck has like a bunch of actions. If you see, I have Is This a Rod, which basically says that it puts a rod from your opponent's deck to their hand. And this one that puts 2 rods. So basically now I'm just gonna like remove all of his rods. And I think that's probably gonna be game.
Oh.
Okay. You guys will see how it works.
That seems kind of OP.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Since you're practicing the cards, the new set of cards, how do you think will the meta shift?
I think the meta will definitely shift towards a more like faster games, I would say, and like with stronger cards, because right now, like I would say the power level is pretty low on the previous set, but with the new set, I think there's like a lot of things that are coming out that are like super strong. So I think the games are just gonna be sped up and there's gonna be more powerful cards. So I think it's just gonna be more fun in general, I would say.
So, do you think they are much more leaning into aggro, mid-range, or control?
Uh I would say it's pretty even, kind of depending on what deck you want to play. Maybe I would say a little bit more towards control, maybe, because there's a lot of tools to like allow you to play the game slower right now. So I would say probably a bit more towards control. But it's also kind of like too early to tell. There's like anything can happen in this type of game. So, it's just we're just trying stuff out now, seeing how it's going, and then we'll see when we get more data, and we get more time to play with the cards.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really early on into the set, so if something can change, something might shift and something might definitely come out as a trend. So
Yeah.
at the moment though, what combos and synergies do you think feel the most satisfying to play?
For me, this one feels the most satisfying to play, because I really like the the milkmaid that I told you, the guy that gets more bigger every time your opponent has cards, and then you synergize that with this guy, which both draw cards, and then this relic that also both players draw an extra card. Then there's this card, which is also from the new set, that sends a card from the road of your opponents back to their hand. So sending a road back to their hand means they have less roads to play more cards from their hand. So that way you keep their hand more full, and you get this guy bigger, right? So that's kind of like the whole synergy of the deck. It has a bunch of spells, a bunch of actions. Like this one also removes road for your opponent, and you have the Great Wall synergy as well, which makes all of this happen twice. I just really like the synergy of this deck. You also have the little zoomer, which also sends a card back to the hand. So this deck is basically about removing your opponent's roads and keeping their hand full, so you can always win the vibe check with this. And the more you win the vibe check, the less roads they can get, so the less stuff they can play. So their hand is always full, but with not really that many things to play. And you just, because you're also ahead and you're drawing cards as well, it just keeps you ahead while they just keep falling behind because they don't have any roads to play with. That's kind of the general idea of the deck.
Okay. Those are all from the set 2 cards, right?
Not all. I would
Okay.
say there's a lot of key cards that are from the first set, like Orb of Hopium is from the first set. This guy's from the first set. This is from the first set. Like a lot of the spells are from the first set, and the rods. From the new set is this one. I think. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if this is from the new set. No, I think it's from the first set. The wall is from the new set, which basically lets all your actions happen twice. This one as well is from the new set. Actually, I'm not. This one might be from the old set. This one is for sure from the new set. The little Frosty and the little Milkmaid, which is, as I told you, like the most key card in the deck because you keep winning the vibe checks early. And the little Zoomer is also from the new set. So yeah.
Yeah. So since you've mentioned that this deck has from the set 1 of cards and set 2 of cards, so we are seeing that some of the set 1 cards still have value within the game.
Not just that. I think a lot of the set 1 cards even go higher in value with the new set because there might have been a lot of cards that didn't really see much play. That's kind of like the beauty of the TCGs. It's like there might have been cards that didn't see a lot of play like in the first set, but they get enough support from the second set or enough other good cards to make them also good. So I would say the value of the first cards even goes higher because now there's like more combos to play, more potential cards to fill your deck with. So there's just more usability for different decks with different cards.
Yeah, and definitely. So set 1, set 2, they can mix together and it can win you a game. So for the new players, what cards and decks should they be focusing on learning?
I would definitely say that the yellow is like the type of deck that's better for the beginners or the people that are trying to learn the game more. I mean, I'm always recommending people to get the yellow starter deck, because it's also the deck that, you know, it's just it just has a lot of really playable cards, even for like the higher tier deck. So you can just get a deck that, you know, the starter is like not as strong definitely as the better version of it, but it contains a lot of the cards that you will need to be playing for the, you know, actual strong version of the deck. So this is the starter deck, right? And I can just show you guys like the newer version of the deck, I guess. I think, is it this one? Let me check. Yeah, it's something like that, which is the new version of it. So yeah, I mean, it still contains a lot of the cards that are similar, but it also has a lot of like upgrades on certain cards, because there's you know, a bunch of new ones that are out, and they just make the deck much better. So yeah, I would definitely say for like the starters, definitely focus on the yellow for the start. I would say it's probably the easiest to kind of get a hang, like just understand the game, learn the basics, and it's the easiest one to upgrade to an actual good deck, you know?
Yeah. So definitely, how about set two wise? You know, set two cards. Anything that you want new people to learn? Any set two set two focus decks, pretty much.
I mean, the yellow is not that much set to focus, I would say. Like the Mount Fuji and this one, the Popping Pete is probably the ones that you will play. There's not that much on it. I mean, I would say a more set two focus deck would be the one that I just showed you guys before. The one with draw cards. You know, it has a bunch of new cards, but there's I don't think you're gonna find like decks that have like only set two cards, because I think there's a lot of the set one cards that are really strong. So yeah, I mean, I think mostly you want to play a mix. I would say this one has a lot of new cards, the Great Wall deck, and then maybe like the Bass Globe, which is another one of the decks that was like a meta before, but kind of has gotten like a better version now that the new set is out. Yeah, I mean, this one also has like a lot of new cards, like the Potion Commotion, the Little Slinger, the Lasagna, this one, the Little Pudgy, the Tina. So there's like a bunch of new cards in this one as well, but I would say the core is still like a lot of the set one cards.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. For showcasing most of the set two of cards, and I hope that our audience have learned a lot of things. Like they should mix and match some of stuff from set one and set two, and see what works for your deck. So, Fino, wrapping things up, what do you think? What part of Vibes TCG has been the most fun for you lately? Is it online or the physical one?
I mean, definitely the physical one. I would say the physical one is way more fun. I just don't get to play that much because the game is not really big in Greece yet. So I just have to play online for now, practice. I have a tournament. I have a big tournament even before the YGG, which is the major in Europe that's coming out in Rome. So I'm really excited for that. It's like 1 or 2 months before. So yeah, I'm just basically practicing for that, just trying to find my new deck from the new set. And I think this is just a great opportunity for anyone that, you know, just has some extra free time and they're looking for a game. I think this is like the perfect time to get into Vibes. Like all of the cards are free. You don't need to spend any money on it. You can just get on the game and just build whatever deck you want, you know, try it out. And then once the tournament comes, which is, I think in November, the YGG Summit, probably by then you've gotten good enough, like you have confidence in what you want to play, and then you can just try to build whatever deck you can with the physical cards to compete. So yeah, I mean, there's also a lot of rewards, I think, online. There's like, I think there's like Pengu and also like World Championship spots for the people that do really well on ladder. So I think the incentives are there, and the game looks like it has a lot of potential with all of these tournaments that are coming up. There's like really big prize pools for the physical tournaments and also the worlds. So my advice would be get into it right now. Start playing now that all the cards are free before the 28th. I think this is like probably the best chance for people to get into it. Now that all the cards are free, so you can just try it out. Get your friends in, start practicing, start trying to find the good decks for the new expansion, and see you at the YGG Summit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely. Just have to have fun, play the game how it makes play the game the way it makes you enjoy it, right?
For sure, for sure.
So definitely. So final thoughts, what are you hoping to see next in Vibes TCG? Any new features, events, or anything in between? And for someone still deciding to try the game, what makes Vibes worth diving into?
I think Vibes just has like a lot of potential as a game. I think it's like very unique on its like a gameplay as a TCG. You know, it doesn't have like penguins attacking another penguin like most games do. Like you don't need to attack. It's more about just who has the best vibes, so who's like the coolest. So I've always liked that part of the game. I'd say it's pretty easy to also pick up as a game. It's not that complicated. I think you can just find one deck that you like, get really good at it, and kind of have like a pretty good understanding of the game in general. So yeah, I'd say those are the strengths of it. I also think it's a game that definitely has like, it's very likely to have a big future ahead of it. You know, the Pudgy IP is huge, as we said, and you know, people are always gonna like collecting the cards and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I just think it has a lot of potential as a game, and now it's like in the super early stages. So it's a good time for people to just start learning it, understanding what it's about, finding the good decks, and just getting, you know, good value out of getting good at the game early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you so much for that one, Fino. Before we proceed, before we let you go and you say goodbye to the audience, where can we find Fino streaming Vibes TCG? Will you please invite the audience right now?
Yeah, I'm mostly gonna be streaming on Abstract. It's just at Fino on Abstract, so you guys can just follow me there. I will be streaming quite a bit there, or on my Twitch. And yeah, I mean, those are probably the two places. Or on my Twitter, I might be posting some decks on my Twitter or some videos about Vibes, stuff like that. So at FinoHS on Twitter, and then Fino on Abstract, and FinoHS on Twitch.
well, you heard it here, guys. You know where to follow Fino if you want some of the best Vibes TCG tips and tricks. You know where to find them. So, Fino, thank you so much for your time, and everybody give a round of applause for Fino.
Thanks for having me, guys. It was fun.
Oh, we're glad
Thank
to
you so
have
much,
you.
Fino.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we huge thanks to Fino for hanging out with us tonight and dropping some great insights. And thank you for joining us. And of course, let's announcement again, Sorara, before we let the audience go. Yeah.
Of course. Just a few more announcements before we guys let you go. Reminding you again for this week's schedule of weekly shows. This Thursday, we have YGG Fiesta featuring Spectre Agency at 8 p.m. And on Friday, 8 p.m. as well, we will have another Together We Learn.
And of course, if you miss the first, second, learn to play session of Vibes TCG, you still have a chance to join. On August 31, there will be another Learn to Play session of Vibes TCG, and it will be held at Job Store PH Tondo, and there will be free starter decks at Learn to Play session, and there will be tournament with big prizes, of course. And of course, the slots are limited.
Yes, and not to mention, August 23 to 24, we will be having Vibes at Geek Pop Philippine International Collectibles and Card Show at the Space in 1 Ayala. Also relating to Vibes, we're giving away 5 booster packs to 5 lucky winners, courtesy of Lootstack PH, the official retailer of Vibes cards in the Philippines. All you need to do is to have their page hit 1,000 followers for the giveaway to begin. So like, share, follow, and tag your friends, and don't miss out on this amazing giveaway.
And you know, Sorata, there will be a huge comeback for this game. This game is Ragnarok Libre. Let's dive into Runeterra, and ito ang pinaka-hype na game sa balat ng lupa. And yes, What do they need to do?
And if you want to play this game right now, well, not right now, but if you want to play it when it comes out, pre-register now so that when it launches, you can be one of the first people to play. And if you click the link below, well, chances are you might also win a Jumbo phone. Wow. So many giveaways. And with that, I think that wraps up another Together We Play, Kyle.
Yes, Sorata, and it's been fun, actually. It's been fun hanging out. Oh,
yeah, and okay, so wait, we're kind of new hosts here, right? I don't think people know us as much as they think we do. So, like, we're fairly new to the audience here. So, how about you, Kyle? I think let's go introduce yourself first.
Oh yeah, I'm Kyle. Your Marshall Season 2 Stellar graduate. And if you want to watch me stream games, you can find me on TikTok. I will start streaming from now on, and my handle is @ChowIt'sKyle, and that's it. Hey, Sorata, what about you, Sorata?
So, hi guys, my name is Sarata, and I am a Marshall Star Achiever and Marshall Season 2 Stellar. And if you want to find me on Twitter, it's underscore Sarata with free A's in the end. And on Facebook, it's Sarata with free A's as well, XDD. Follow me. I like to create content and videos. And if you just want to stay tuned with what I have going on in my life, yeah, feel free to do so. And with that, that wraps up another Together We Play. That's it for now. We play, we learn, we grow, and see you all on the next edition of Together We Play. See ya!
Bye-bye!
We want to prove na your time is valuable and in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Let's build a future where Puerto Princesa is not just a top tourist destination, but also a hub for digital talent and innovation.
As people are playing, they're also learning new skills that they could actually take on.
Ulan lang yan. Digital citizens kayo, relax.
Very much excited to experience what YGG will be able to provide for them, and hoping that our learners will enjoy learning this new experience and will be able to share everything that they have learned from this activity to their schoolmates.
Kasi huwag nyo nang antayin na maging ready kayo because readiness comes after an action. Ibig sabihin nun, so kung di mo sisimulan, hindi mo malalaman.
Step beyond tradition with a drop of magic. Clash in epic battles where magic reshapes strategy. Unleash spells to transform the game. Attack! Defend! Trick! Master them all! Ready to duel in the realm of magic?
Go to yieldguild.io to see these 3 amazing AI projects that you and me can jump in. Let's go! Here's how I work in Web3 without a full-time job or tech degree. Every day, I do a bite-sized task like labeling data or giving feedback to AI and get rewarded for it. In Connect with YGG, there are 3 ways or 3 AI jobs that you can do. For Sapien, you're helping improve AI by doing a simple task. Choosing the correct image, correcting text, or labeling audio. Think of it like you're teaching a robot. Your clicks and decisions helps AI understand things better. Each task you do contributes to train smarter systems. In OORT, instead of relying on big tech companies to store the internet's data, OORT uses regular people's idle resources like bandwidth or computing power. We help power it, and we can also earn by doing it. In public AI, you interact with AI chatbots and give feedback, telling it when it's right, when it's wrong, or how it could respond better. Ever told when AI is wrong? With public AI, I literally get paid to do that. And not just that, with YGG, you will be rewarded with certifications like soulbound badges that prove my work and help my reputation in Web3. This is the future of work, and it's just getting started. No experience needed, just your time. This is Munchies, and see you on the next one. Peace out!
Have you ever done one of those click all the buses capture things? What if I told you you could get paid for doing that? This is Sapien, a gamified platform where your brain power helps train AI. All you have to do is to do small tasks like spotting patterns, labeling animals, or picking out keywords. It's fast, kind of fun, and you get real rewards for it. Sign up takes like 2 minutes. Wallet, email, done. No downloads, no catch. Go to game.sapien.io and start earning while training AI. Welcome to the future of work.